Jeff today?
No, yeah, it's just me and you.
Hey, your face and music got more talk. All right. Welcome to PSC Sports Talk. We got Max the Man, Biggie Studley, no Jeff today. Sucks having lives sometimes. I mean, it's better than not having a life.
Right.
You know, I'm talking like being under the ground or in a vault
or
something.
Definitely waking up on the right side of the dirt or not in jail. Always a good start.
Yeah, way to throw in the not in jail.
It's another bad place to be, right?
Hey, couple random things. I was just reading before. It was an article, USA Today. Apparently, Jim Harbaugh was wanting Colin Kaepernick to be on his coaching staff. But Kaepernick still wants to play in the NFL. Dude, it's been 7 years. Let it go.
Exactly. Let the dream die, dude. Let it go.
You got your settlement. They don't want you. Just let it go.
He should have just taken that olive branch and just called it good.
I don't know how good of a coach Kaepernick would be. Trying to teach him how to kneel. Hey, let's do it. Let's do it this way and, cause a lot of controversy, yet we're not really drawing attention to the
actual problem.
The problem that you're trying to support. There's other ways to do it.
Yeah, that's very crazy to me. But hey, more power to him. If he thinks he can still make it, I don't think he's one of the best 64 quarterbacks on the planet right now.
64? Oh wow, that's
232s, right?
Wow, we got big faces.
Yeah.
Should we go back to the little faces?
No, we can go big faces. It don't matter to me. So, what do you think about this Brandon Ayuk thing?
Well, I was reading today. I'm wearing green today, so it's messing up the green screen. May have to take off the shirt and go rated N for nipples.
Hell yeah.
So they want to sign him, but there's a trade agreement in place, apparently, if they can't reach an agreement. But the Steelers want to have the contract resolved by the start of the season. So
is it like a trade-in sign then?
I don't know. Just from what I was reading, if they acquire him, they want to have the contract resolved before the start of the season. We're like 2 weeks away.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Well, but it's not. I wouldn't put this all on Ayuk. He's been trying to get this deal done all off season, but
he can't afford him.
He's still under contract too. It's not like he's a free agent. He's under contract. He just balled out his first 2 years and wants more money. But you're right. He's second in line for money, in my opinion. You got to pay fucking Trent first.
Well, they paid just about everybody. They're lucky Purdy's got a 4 more years?
No, he's only got this is his third. He's going to his third year.
Okay, so he's got 2 more before he gets a payout. So they just can't afford him. But we've talked about it before. All the sports, you sign a contract, play the flipping contract.
Well, it's a rookie deal, so of course he's wanting more money, but
or don't play. It's like the dipshit with the Jets that they traded Hassan whatever.
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring that one up too. That's interesting as shit.
So he wanted out of Philly for more money.
Right.
He goes to the Jets.
We're going to give him more money.
The introductory news conference and his physical. That was the same day. Hasn't been back.
Yep.
So why you want an extension if you can't even show up? His fines are almost $2 million now. It's like 1.75. Well, not fines, but lost money off of his contract. So
he doesn't want to play there though.
Well, you know what?
All those
Play
fines
your
will get taken
contract.
off.
You're on a contract.
Oh, no, I agree. I completely agree.
And he's going to be 30, 31. Hey, play your contract. Play for that money next year. Then become lazy like a lot of other people do. I got my money.
Most do.
Yeah, I got my money. I'm going to pull Roger Dorn on your asses.
Roger.
Yeah, you like the Roger Dorn, don't you?
It's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. But Aaron Rodgers came out and said, hey, he wants him there. Well, of course your teammates want you there.
Well, and he should have a good year too, because they're going to be playing from ahead. I would think they're going to play from ahead a lot more than they did last year.
Okay, more than last year. More than last year. Okay,
more than last year. Yeah, that's not saying very much, but.
And then another random topic. I wish Jeff was on for this one. McCarthy out for the year.
Yeah,
Vikings are. Guess what spot they're going to be in for when we get to them in a week or two? I mean, they're screwed.
Well, Darnold, he's getting a chance. Maybe he learned some stuff sitting behind, some guys for a couple of years. I don't see it. I never thought he was that great of a quarterback in the first place, though. So,
well, hey, if he does play good, and he might, it's a different system. Maybe he does play well, but McCarthy's healthy next year. They're going to sign Darnold to that much money for a backup? No. They came out and said today they got their future quarterback. He's just going to not physically be there for a year. Yeah, and I also saw the running back Addison, I guess, turned an ankle in practice today. Even better.
Yep, they're looking. They're going to tank. They're just going to tank this year and try to get a high draft pick.
I would,
because I've heard with the meniscus, you can come back from that pretty quickly. Sometimes, a lot of times.
I bet there was more than. I bet there was more than that.
Well, I'm just thinking that just sit out this year, kid. Just learn behind this dumbass we have playing quarterback now.
Oh, so learn behind the dumbass.
Your job next year. Yeah. Learn what not to do.
Has that worked a lot for other quarterbacks?
Yeah, it worked for Love.
On what not to do with Aaron Rodgers. Look, I'm not a Pucker fan, but
no, learning what to do. Well, and learning what not to do. Just do what Aaron does. That's easy.
Yeah,
go blow out your Achilles in the fourth play of the year. Get paid probably $30 million.
Yeah,
not bad.
They had insurance on that. Haven't looked that up, but I'm pretty sure they probably had insurance on his contract.
Well, he gets paid regardless. It doesn't. Yeah, they might have had insurance, but he gets paid regardless.
Well, yeah, he gets paid, but if they had insurance on him, then they get paid that money back. They'll probably get dropped. You paid him.
Really matters.
Much?
It really matters. These NFL teams are so fucking rich.
Yeah, I saw the Cowboys. They did
just about to say that. Yeah,
$10 billion.
Oh, was it 10?
Yeah,
I thought it was only 4. Yeah, that's insane.
Cowboys were the highest.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys were the highest.
I think the Rams were second.
Well, yeah, because they got SoFi and they're in California.
That was too much for them. All right, hey, what do we start with the NFC South? Because I'm sure this will go quick before we save the good in for later.
Okay.
Let's start with your bottom team here.
The NFC South. We'll see. I thought we were just freestyling, so not a lot of prep here. So bottom team, it's got to be Carolina.
I agree. Hey, we got the bottom team. I got Carolina 3-14.
It sounds about right. I haven't looked at their schedule, but it sounds about right. I don't think they're going to be that much better because they didn't really get anybody, correct? I mean, there was no real big splash.
They lost Adam Thielen.
Yeah, that's kind of big. Where'd he go? Did he retire?
I think he's a free agent. Dude, you want someone that can catch the ball? Go for him. Don't let him go.
Exactly. He had a decent year last year. For being honest, it's a shit team.
I got Atlanta next to last. But mind you, my top three.
There's only two, right? Oh, top three. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, there's 4 teams.
Right, I got you. I see what you're saying now.
So, but my top 3 teams, I mean, there's only a couple games when I looked at their schedule because I got Atlanta at 7-10, and they could probably win a couple more and lose a couple more, but that's where I got them.
I want to say probably New Orleans next. I don't have a lot of faith in David Carr, and there's already a lot of dissension in that locker room. And their backup is Spencer Rattler, and I don't trust that guy at all. So I'm going to go with the
officially the backup yet.
Well, I heard he's having a good camp though. Yeah, but I think
he could end up being a good quarterback.
He could, yeah.
You know, Spencer Rattler way. I got one. I'm holding on to it. We'll see if he has a good year. If he has good years, I could sell it. If he has bad years, I burn it. I actually know I'll wipe it and get it signed by someone else.
Yeah, there you go.
Who you got above? Who you got in second in that division then? I'm going to assume Atlanta in second.
Yep. I trust in Baker Mayfield.
I've got second is Tampa Bay at 9-8.
What?
Look, I was gonna have Tampa Bay first. I really was. I started looking at schedules, and then I started doing my deal of hey, can win, and I was like, how New Orleans can win a lot more than people might be thinking. They I got them tied with New Orleans at first, 9-8, with New Orleans taking the edge.
Wow.
I think
you
New
have
Orleans
faith in David Carr?
You know, he had some shitty Raider teams and did all right with them. You know, and
it's true.
This is,
but he did have Josh Jacobs too, though.
Well, he didn't have Josh Jacobs all the years.
Some of them, though.
But I see the new Deuce. What's his name? Kamara, maybe having a pretty decent year to help him out.
He always does. Kamara's solid. I mean, I don't think he's ever rushed for 1,000 yards, but he definitely gets yards.
So I'm assuming you have Tampa Bay at 1.
Yep, I have faith in Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, see, like I said, my top 3 teams, 9-8, 9-8, 7-10. That's pretty close because they can go either way for any of them teams.
It's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in Atlanta.
Well, they got
the quarterback number. What's that?
They got Matthew Judon from the Patriots today.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
For what? What did they get him for?
3rd round pick. I don't know.
What? Really?
Nothing major. Wasn't a 1st round pick.
Yeah, that's crazy. Trades in the NFL kind of suck. Like one team usually gets railroaded pretty good.
Well, Judon's going to be 32 or is 32, so why give up a lot for him?
He's still in his prime. You would hope.
I think he saw the writing on the wall in New England and said, "I want the fuck out."
Yep. Because they're going to suck again this year. Gerard Mayo will be lucky to keep his job.
So I told you the NFC South would be pretty quick. We said that in the text. I mean, I don't see any of them teams going deep in the playoffs.
No. They're probably depending on who Tampa plays or the division winner plays, but I don't see them.
I said deep. They might pull off one win, like you said, depending who they play.
Right.
Depending who they play. Yeah. And then I started looking at my teams. Man, I got a lot of 3 and 4 teams. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 3 and 14 so far. I got a 2 and 15, and I got a 4 and 13. That's with 2 divisions to go. And one of those teams in the North that we may have mentioned a little bit earlier is probably going to be around 4 losses or
Minnesota.
4 wins. They're going to have 4 wins or less, probably. Yeah, that might be the team.
Yeah.
All right, NFC East. I will say NFC East football games, when they play each other, no matter how good or bad they are, they play good ball games.
The dogfights, they are.
They play good ball games. I'll start mine last. The G-Men, New York Giants.
I would tend to agree with you on that. I have no faith in Daniel Jones whatsoever, and you let Saquon go. It's a bad deal.
Who they replace him with? I don't even think they have receivers. I mean, I think they had a receiver got hurt the other day. I don't know. So I got the Giants. One of my 3
neighbors.
teams.
Isn't that kid from Alabama? Yeah, I think he's their number 1.
Yeah, I think he's hurt. I think he got hurt.
I think you're right. But he was supposed to be wide receiver 1, but yeah.
So
yeah, the Giants are trash
for the Giants. And they could easily go 1-16.
Right. Unless they bring DeVito back. DeVito might win them all for him.
Well, he's 3rd on their depth chart.
He was 3rd on their depth chart last year, too.
They still got him 3rd on the depth chart. So you got Giants. Who you got in 3rd in that division?
Washington.
Funny enough, you say that. So do I.
I think Jaden Daniels is going to probably going to be Rookie of the Year. No.
It's going to be the punter from Chicago, right? That's what it's going to be.
No. The other rookie from Chicago, Roma Dunze, he's going to be the Rookie of the Year.
Oh, you don't think it'll be Caleb?
But no, I think it might be. Who knows? He's throwing him the ball, so probably. I think Jaden's going to have a good year, though. But that's a dumpster fire down there. So they're a couple of years away from fixing that shit.
Oh, yeah. Quite a few. I like how the owner's trying to correct it.
Yeah, me too.
We'll see if he does. It's going to take a while, but I do have them 3rd as well. I got him at 7-10. I think that's a good year for them.
That's a great year, in my opinion.
I mean,
going from drafting number 3 to 7-10, that's pretty good.
You know, I'm just looking at it like they can win this game. They could win this game. You know, there's also a few that they may lose a couple extra, you know, because it is the NFC East, which my top 2 teams, I really
hate both of
them. I really teetered on them. But let's just go with the Cowgirls and cover the Cowgirls and where I don't think they're going to be as good as people are thinking they're going to be this year. They've lost too much with Quinn gone.
And CeeDee Lamb's fucking not happy.
No, he's not happy. Hey, but you know what? You're under contract, so get in there and play.
Exactly. It goes back, but they don't do that. They want their money. But
no, they want their money. What is he doing? A hold in?
I think so.
Hold in is a new thing. Hey guys, I'm here. I'm with you, but I ain't playing. You know what? If I'm one of his teammates, I'm giving him shit. I'm like, you either get out here or you go the fuck home.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah. You know what? Next bargaining agreement, they'll have a hold-in clause. Oh, you're going to get fined half as a holdout if you want to hold in.
Right.
Idiots.
You're still not participating in practice. You're just at the fucking facility.
You're getting millions of dollars, player contract. And that's only going to be part of their problem. Their other wide receiver is Brandon Cooks.
Who's not that good.
He could stretch the field. Maybe he is a little older, but they also have a field stretcher in CeeDee Lamb. So one of them is going to have to.
Yeah,
one's got to be that possession receiver.
And didn't they lose? They lost Pollard too, didn't they?
Yep, Pollard's gone. But hey, they signed Zeke back.
They signed Zeke, right? Exactly.
And that's the other thing. I think signing him back was no bueno because he needed holes, and that offensive line when he was there isn't the same offensive line.
No, because they lost their left tackle went to not Green Bay, the Jets. I think the Seahawks signed their one of their guards or their center or something like that. Yeah, that line is going to be trash.
I think all they got left is Zach Martin.
It sounds right. That wasn't who we. Yeah. They're not going to be. Yeah, I might want to change my thoughts, but I don't know. I think Philly is a festering pot of shit. To be honest with you.
Hey, it's kind of how I think of the Cowgirls. But
oh yeah, I heard Sirianni and Jalen aren't getting along.
Well, no, they're not. But you know what? You're a football player. You go do what the coach tells you to do. You're under contract. Play your contract. Go play. Plain and simple.
Again, it's not that I don't agree with you on these things. These little bastards just don't do it.
So do you think if they're not getting along so much that Jalen Hurts purposely misses plays to try to get Sirianni fired? I bet he would. Not. Today's day and age, I bet it happens.
I don't think he's that kind of guy, though.
I bet it happens more than we think. Hey, I'll call the play. I missed him, coach. I missed him. I'll get him next time.
I saw that check. I saw that check over here. He was wide open. I don't know what happened, man.
Yeah.
My pre-snap read was wrong.
But I'd have Dallas second in that division.
I got Philly second. I think Dallas is going to pull it out somehow. They always do.
Now I do have Philadelphia 10-7 and Dallas 9-8.
Does Dallas so far? Would Dallas make the playoffs so far in your little world?
I haven't even gone to the playoffs yet. Okay. But chances are they'll probably make it.
Yeah, 9-8 probably. They usually do.
Looking at the other divisions, the North, I mean, each team obviously is going to get one. We know that. They got two wild cards?
3.
So there's 3. So I can maybe see 2 coming out of the West. Or I could see a wild card coming out of the West. Another one probably out of the East. I don't know if the North or the South have a strong enough second team to take that other wild card. So I think 2 teams in the East make playoffs.
I heard none of that. Just to let you know.
2 teams, NFC East, make playoffs.
Yep. Okay.
I don't think. I think another wild card comes out of the West, and I don't know if the South or the North have a strong enough second team to take another wild card. So we shall see.
Yeah. Because as much as we're hating on Atlanta, and they got a dumpster fire going on down there too, but I mean, if Kirk Cousins plays Kirk Cousins football, they're going to make the playoffs.
If he's not hurt.
Or if they let him play. Yeah. Like I said, that's interesting down there, man. I don't even know what to say about that.
You think he gets any kind of little nick or not? Hey, come out. We're going to see what this rookie's got.
Right. Or if he has like 2 bad games in a row, do they keep with him or?
Kirk will be sitting there. You still got to pay me, Mr. Guaranteed.
He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, he'll show up. I'm coming to training camp.
Hell yeah. Backup quarterback? That's like, walking around with a clipboard.
Yeah, and he'd be probably the highest paid backup quarterback there is.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I got Philly, Dallas, Washington, Giants. I think Dallas and Philly take huge steps back. Dallas mainly because Dan Quinn left. He took a couple of key players from that defense. And who knows
Washington, how much, right?
Yeah, he's in Washington. So how much are they going to change in Dallas on the defense?
I'll tell you, they're going to take a step back. Here in Seattle, we took a step back when we lost Dan Quinn.
So it's yeah, I don't see them being much better than they are. Philadelphia, I mean, I think if things click right for both teams, they definitely can win a lot more games than I get giving them credit for.
Oh yeah.
But I'm just looking at, hey, that one. And if it's a maybe, it's not a win. So it goes in the other column. So in some of, I think that whole division plays the Chiefs, if I remember correctly.
I don't know. I don't remember. Like I said, I didn't look at schedules.
It was them or the South when I was looking through them. They all played the Chiefs. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't remember.
All right, what else we got? That was division. See, told Jeff we'd be done in under an hour. We've been on 25 minutes.
25 minutes. Yeah, but we kind of burned through that. One last guy too. So, but yeah, we burned through that pretty good. That wasn't bad.
Yeah. Olympics are over.
Yeah, they are. And the true hermaphrodites, or whatever you want to call them, both won gold. Very interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if they're men or if they're women. All I know is, hey, if you pop a testosterone test, why are you allowed in there?
Right. Well, my thing is I understand, people, we have people that aren't formed correctly, or, it happens. But if you have male or, male, fine. We'll just leave it at that. If you have male chromosomes, that means you have male, like, build, or, I'm saying, like, makeup. Yeah, you might not have balls, or you might have balls inside. Who knows? You might have woman parts. Who knows? But your bones and your muscle structure, that is of a man.
Yeah, well, like I said,
that's the way I look at it.
Testosterone, why are they in there with the women?
Right.
Next thing you know, you're going to have Leah Thomas wanting in the next Olympics.
Exactly. So it's only a matter of time.
Yeah. Well, pretty soon. Well, they already have men's and women's. Olympics are over. 2 years for winter, 4 more years for the summer.
Winter's even worse.
And I think I was reading, it was Micah Parsons, maybe someone from the Cowboys talking about taking a year off of football after 2025 so they can be maybe it's 2027, so they can be in the next Olympics for flag football.
Why would you have to take it off?
I don't know. It's flag football. You're not getting.
You might have to, because in the 3-on-3 basketball thing, they had to go through and play in all these tournaments or qualifiers or some weird ass shit. Like, you couldn't just
football. You're not getting tackled.
Right. No, I feel you. But I don't know what's the requirements for being a team is going to be. Because like I said, in that 3-on-3 thing, you had to jump through hoops to have a team. Like, you couldn't just go grab 3 dudes, and be considered a team. You had to go through some hoops.
Well, Team USA next year for the 3-on-3, they need to go hit,
Ice Cube's league.
Well, that, hey, go hit the interurban areas.
Exactly.
Go hit the 3-on-3 ballers, man.
Right. I don't even. They didn't even contact Ice Cube, by the way, at all about trying to put a team together or anything like that. He runs a fucking 3-on-3 league, for crying out loud. You think his guys probably know how to play the game?
Yeah, and it might have done better. I mean, come on. They didn't win much because Jimmer Fredette got hurt.
Right. And that was,
he was obviously our whole team. Jimmer Fredette, you have some issues.
Jimmer can score, man. He can score. Just not in the NBA.
Yeah. Well, they didn't score much. Good old Jimmer Fredette.
Yeah.
Jimmer.
Gotta love him. Gotta love him.
Kind of like Gardner.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Gardner. Yeah. Don't be dissing on Gardner.
Hey, I'm not. I'm just saying like Gardner, Jimmer. It's almost like Kaepernick.
Yeah, that guy. I can't believe he wouldn't take that job. That's so dumb. But he's not the smartest dude around, so.
Well, in what I was reading, it didn't say exactly what position on the coaching staff he would have.
A quarterback coach? Oh no, that's true. They have all those new dumbass ones like the quality control guy or the run game coordinator or the pass game coordinator or the assistant to the defensive ends fucking water boy.
You think if they bring him in, let's say he does go to the Chargers, Justin Herbert going to look at him and go, shut the fuck up.
You're a douchebag.
I've had more success than you have in this league.
Right.
And I'll continue to do so because I'm not going to cause a big stink.
That's just interesting. That doesn't seem like something Jim Harbaugh would do, though.
I see him doing it because, dude, he was like the biggest supporter to Cap.
He benched him.
Well, eventually.
He was his guy, though. You're right. He did draft him.
I mean, Kaepernick played great under Harbaugh.
Yeah.
For a while.
Until Harbaugh got somebody new or a more shiny toy. I don't remember who it was.
Who did they replace him with?
Oh, God. I think maybe. I don't know. Let's find out. I know who knows.
I want to say they traded away Alex Smith because Alex Smith was part of that. And they traded away Alex Smith to Kansas City. Right. Who went on to have, pretty good years.
Until he fucking wrecked his leg.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
have you seen, I saw pictures of that online the other day. It's disgusting looking, bro.
Yeah. The amount of surgeries he's had and all.
Yeah.
He was with Washington, I think, when he hurt his ankle.
He was
with Washington.
He was, but he went to Kansas City after San Francisco.
Yeah, he did, because then that's when the Mahomes era began, like 2 years later. Maybe 3. You still Lugalin?
Yeah.
Or should we call it Maxilin? You still Maxilin? How about Mugalin? Get to Mugalin.
Starting quarterbacks. Here we go. All right. So, no, wait. That was his backup. Oh, way to not put him in order, you fuckers. I think it was Jimmy, wasn't it?
Was it Garoppolo?
I think so. I don't know. I went to Wiki and they don't have them in order. So they just have like random. Oh, here we go. There's the order. There we go.
You went to Wiki.
Wiki. No, it was either Blaine Gabbert or Brian Hoyer.
I bet it was Garoppolo.
No, I'm looking at it right now. 2014, the only quarterback they had, San Francisco, was Kaepernick. 2015, it was Kaepernick and Blaine Gabbert. In 2016, it was Kaepernick and Blaine Gabbert. 2017 was Brian Hoyer, CJ Beathard, and Jimmy Garoppolo.
So Garoppolo replaced basically Kaepernick.
Basically, yeah.
And then San Francisco didn't like Jimmy, which I like Garoppolo. He's all right.
He's a good backup. I don't like him as a starter.
He could be a good game manager. And, hey, you don't have to ask Trent Dilfer. Good game manager.
Hey, I don't think there's anything wrong with being a game manager.
Brad Johnson.
I was with Pete. You know what I'm saying? I had Pete Carroll for 13 years. You know what I'm saying? A game manager is not a bad thing if you have a good defense and a great punter. You guys know about great punters.
Did they have a great punter? Seattle?
Seahawks? Yeah. John Ryan. Canadian dude.
Thought it was Australian. I know who you're talking about.
That's our kicker now is Australian.
Oh. What's wrong with American made?
All of our other players are American made. We're trying to be diverse over here, okay?
You got any Scottish guys on there? Anybody from Wales, France?
Maybe.
Asia?
Maybe we got a guy named like Jean-Pierre or something. Yeah, I mean, that's a...
Jean-Paul Van Damme being one of your fans doesn't count.
No, man, I'm telling you. But all those other ones, probably not. We got a lot of Americans.
And Let's see what else is going on. Yankees took over first over Baltimore the other day.
I saw that.
That's going to be a decent division.
The second best record in the league. The Yankees' second best record in the league by like a game. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, and I think I was reading Dodgers
have the best record.
They lost another pitcher. I want to say it was them.
Someone a rookie went on. River Ryan.
Yeah. Tommy John.
Yep. It's just part of the sport anymore.
Well, stop worrying about spin rate. Nolan Ryan didn't worry about it. He had one of the nastiest 12-6 curves. I mean, didn't matter how fast it spun.
Didn't matter. Yeah, you can throw far. You just throw by everybody.
You know, when you don't have that much time to see the ball as it is, or you're really counting the rotations before it gets to you. One, oh crap, strike.
But,
dang it, they did it again. They've
looked at the numbers too much. I don't think pitchers pitch enough, in my opinion.
No, they don't.
They don't work their arms out enough.
No. You know what? Go out there. Change the rule back to 6 innings pitch for a win.
You don't have to pitch 6 innings for a win anymore?
That's been that way for quite a few years. 5 innings for the win. Quite a few years.
No wonder. Okay. Quite a few years.
You know, when Nolan came in and took over Texas, the Rangers, he said, hey, I want 7 innings out of you guys.
Yeah.
You know what? Texas had a pretty good pitching staff then. They weren't superstars, but they could pitch.
Right.
You know, it wasn't, my spin rate.
I get, again, it's too analytical. Like you said, Nolan Ryan had the best 12-6 curveball around. Okay. He probably had a great spin rate on it too, but they just didn't track that back then. Or I'm sure Greg Maddux had an amazing spin rate. I'm sure it was awesome.
Hey, you know, I don't know. That'd be interesting if they had any of those stats, because Maddux wasn't a hard thrower. So how much speed is he really going to generate?
Okay, but look at how nasty his pitches were.
When he pitched, he put enough spin on it, whatever pitch, to make it do whatever. You think Randy Johnson worried about spin rate? No.
Yeah.
Here's a fastball in your face. Here's a slider in your ankle.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. I don't think they pitch enough innings. That's I think part of the problem is they're baby from the time.
I was just seeing. You know, I just mentioned Randy Johnson in pitching earlier this week, late last week, was like whatever year anniversary it was of him. Had 2 starts in a row, something within 10 days, had 2 19 strikeout games. I'm guessing you or I are froze because you're not saying anything.
Yeah, I heard none of that. None of it. Yep, I said heard nothing.
It was the anniversary when he threw 2 19 strikeout games within like 10 days or something.
Yeah, he's a stud.
You know, spin rate didn't matter to him.
Because again, it wasn't tracked.
Yeah.
Well, and speaking of spin rate, I was going to pull up his stats, but I wasn't able to. But Trevor Bauer not being in the league is a fucking travesty. It's ridiculous.
Hey, you know, I would agree, but I don't see a baseball team gonna take that chance on him. Even though no charges, I think charges were dismissed and all that.
No, they were fucking lying bitches. They got in trouble trying to fucking screw somebody else over too.
Yeah, and so what? He liked hardcore nookie,
right?
You know what?
None of anybody's business what he likes to do in his bedroom, to be honest.
You know what? And if maybe she wanted it more and didn't think that he would do it.
Right?
Punch me. Seriously?
Really?
All right.
If you say so. All right, let's see here. So
now he is in the Mexican League, and he is tearing it up, but it is the Mexican League.
See, he's a 2.48 ERA. He's played in 14 games, and he's 14-0. Oh wait, this game started. Sorry, I lied. 120 strikeouts in 83 innings.
So what's his record, Mr. Mugler?
Oh well, there we go. Wins loss. 10-0 with a 2.48 ERA.
There's 4 games he didn't win, so that's not good enough in the Mexican League.
I guess not.
No, I just don't see a team going to want to take a chance on him. Maybe next year, depending how some stuff goes. I mean, enough time's got to go by where he should be able to earn at least a spring training invite. But to me, it's going to take a team like the Marlins or, God, what's another? Detroit, the White Sox. White Sox are good at taking people. They've done it for years. Hey, you've got a bad hip, Bo Jackson? Come on down. Hey, he had a couple decent years for him.
You don't, yeah, God, yeah. I was just thinking of all like the division leaders, and none of those teams I don't think would take a chance on him.
No, and he's going to want a little bit of money, so it's going to have to be a team. It'll probably be in the White Sox.
No, he said he played for league minimum. He said he played for the league minimum.
Hey, then you know what? Maybe a team next year takes him and says, "Hey, you know what?
Yeah, and nobody will still take him."
Let's see what happens. But he's pushing what, 32, 33 now?
Last year in Japan, gotta be. Let's see, 33. He's almost 34. Turns 34 in January.
So, and he hasn't played MLB 3 years. This is year 3.
Year 2.
Are you counting the last 1 year he was suspended? Like the one where they kept extending it?
No. Okay, so this year he's pitching in Mexico. 2003 was in Japan.
The year before is the year they kept pushing his suspension. So 3 years he hasn't pitched in the MLB.
Yeah,
because he only pitched a couple months.
He pitched. He pitched 17 games.
Yeah, it was only a couple months. It wasn't much.
Yeah.
And then, suspended. Oh, let's push it. Oh, let's keep pushing it. Hey, you know what? You got the dude from Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay might be a team that would take him. No, they won't. Not after Wander Franco.
Diddler. Let's call him Pete Diddler.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Dude, she was 14, maybe. Because you never know how old they really are. She could have been 12.
But there's a lot of pedos down there in Mexico.
Well, I'm sure there are, but you know what? Mama was hustling her off.
That's the worst part.
That's
the worst part.
I mean, and I'm not trying to defend the guy, but Mama sees cha-ching. He's sending private jets and stuff to pick her up and drive her where all that stuff. Mama sees a bankroll and says, yeah, she's 14. Yeah, that makes it better. Okay, so what he's now thinking is, oh, okay, it's okay. She's 14. No, you should have said, are you sure she's not 16?
Right? 18 maybe?
17?
Something.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll never play again.
No. He'll be lucky to see the light of day for 10 years.
Well, I don't even think he's in jail.
No, I think he's still under, trial or whatever the fuck.
I don't even think it's going to trial yet. He just can't go anywhere. Which, I mean, he's got enough money to last his lifetime. Until his lawyer takes it.
They won't take that much.
Hey, if you're the lawyer of this guy, hey, let's keep fighting him. Let's keep doing it. By the way, inflation, my rates just went up.
Right.
Let's see what else we got out there.
Fantasy football. Am I playing in your league or what?
We got to find another one. Got to keep it even Stevens.
Okay.
I got to find another person.
Okay.
Let me see what we can do.
Okay.
But I was going to say, I was reading, it actually made Sports Center about a basketball card, an Olympic card. It's going to be a 1-on-1.
Oh, I saw that.
The Steph Curry, LeBron, and Kevin Durant
signed
1-of-1 triple auto.
Triple auto. Okay. What's that?
All three have signed it.
Oh yeah, right. Yes, yeah. I saw the card.
1-on-1. I mean, I'm not a fan out of 2 out of 3. So to me, I'd be getting it for Steph, but I wouldn't pay as much as someone's gonna get that. And Topps may be better at doing their redemptions, which Topps is owned by Fanatics, than Panini, because Panini's horrible redemptions. You send in a redemption card for, a Max Babb, signed bat, and you're getting here's a mystery pack that has nobody in it. We can't find what you won.
What?
You haven't heard? Oh, Panini's horrible about it. A couple years ago, someone broke into Panini's stuff, headquarters, one of their offices, and took a whole bunch of stuff. Why do you think these leagues are trying to get away from Panini?
I didn't realize.
It's going to be it's not going to be good, I don't think, for the card industry, having Fanatics have all the rights to all the leagues. I mean, right now, I can't stand buying Panini Baseball because they airbrush out team name. It'll say Chicago National League. I don't want to see that. You airbrushed everything else out.
Why?
Why?
Because they don't have rights?
They don't have the full rights. They only have the players' rights, I believe. They have the MLBPA, not the MLB rights.
What a joke.
It's crazy with them. And a lot of this started back, remember when EA Sports signed NFL exclusive for Madden? How many years ago?
That was the worst thing ever.
And that's what started it. Because what was that? 2K had a football game we played. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I think it was 2K football.
I think so.
You get that monopoly going. I don't think it's going to be great. I know Fanatics is signing a lot of players for memorabilia for their autographs, and they're paying these people more. They can't go somewhere else and sign. So everyone else is like, now wait a minute, so and so's getting this much. Oh, now I got to get, dude. Stuff's jumping up there just for someone to do this.
Right.
And you're already
get a rubber stamp and just stamp that shit. Fuck.
No, you want the real auto.
That's what you want, but as a player, shit, stamp that shit.
When you go to those, you want to see them sign it. You want it to be authentic, But when you have these signings, whoever's bringing them in, paying for the hotel, paying for the food, paying for their fee, they're getting taken care of, and then they're going to be like, I need a little more. It's like, wait a minute. So how much more do you want just to do this? Just to do this? I'm a lefty.
Right, because that's all gravy money for him, right?
Lefty day.
That's all gravy. That's their money, right? They don't have to pay the fucking
that's or
whatever.
Promoter pays them.
Okay, but the $50 I pay for the autograph, that goes to the guy, though, right?
It'll go to the promoter.
Wow.
So basically, I pay you to come in for a signing. You tell me what your requirements are. Usually, first class plane ticket, 4-star hotel, top-notch restaurants.
Right.
You can only have this much time. I'll only do this or this, and and a lot of it, because I've got in on some of them, and then they want, if you're getting a helmet signed, you put a piece of tape, name here. You want an inscription, you got to put a piece of tape, inscription with arrows above it. So they just sign it. I mean, they're just literally, and you'll pay a little more when you go to the ones to meet them in person.
Right.
Hey, I'll get an autograph from you right there. But you want a picture of me? That's $50 more.
And that still goes to the promoter. So even if dude signs 1 million autographs that weekend, he's only going to get the $25,000 that they
well,
spoke about.
They'll work
beforehand.
out a deal. Hey, I'll do so many autographs for this much money. I'll do 500 autographs. That's all I'll do. I want $100,000 for 500 autographs.
Right.
So the promoter's going to pay him that.
But if he signs 501, he still only gets the $100,000, right?
Well, then that's on him. You're gonna upcharge. Oh, 501. I don't know.
I'm just saying. I mean,
and a lot of them will have someone there. It's like, okay, that's it.
Of course.
You know, but some of them are really cool when you go in there. It's like, oh yeah, no problem. You know, but some of them, whew, it's some of them getting greedy. Fanatics ain't helping that. Yeah, we got into sports memorabilia a little bit. What else we got? I see you got a Miami Dolphin logo. I guess I've never noticed that.
Yeah, usually my head's in the way. Yeah, man, I'm a closet Dolphin fan. Actually, I'm a Mike McDonald fan. Is really what it is. Mike McDonald's awesome. You ever heard of any of his interviews?
No.
Oh, dude, he's like super duper dry humor, like, and like a weird, quirky sense of humor too.
Like worse than Bill Belichick?
Well, way worse.
That's why you like him.
But it's, I don't know. You just have to listen to him. He's very quirky. Has a weird speech pattern as well. Like the way he talks is, I don't know. I just like the guy.
Yeah, I see him, this little fad of getting all these offensive coordinators so quick. There's a lot more to running a football team than that offense, and eventually it'll break down on them. I don't see him.
Yeah, sooner or later. Oh,
I don't see him lasting long. The one in Stefanowski or Snasky in the Browns, I don't see him lasting long. LaFleur, maybe.
LaFleur's got it. He's got it. He's good.
But he's offensive coordinator. What happened with his defense? Oh, you know what? Back on NFC East, I wanted to put in Giants. Not only do I have them last, but Brian DeBall will be the first coach fired next year. He almost got it last year. He done lost his, what was that guy's name? Wink Martindale?
Wink Martindale, yeah.
You know,
yeah, I heard they almost got a fist fight, actually.
I heard they did, but you know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I couldn't remember if they did or not, but I remember I heard something about a fist fight.
But, you know, that owner's going to be like, look, we ain't got shit. You ain't done nothing when we had a little bit. We got to start over with quarterback. We're starting over.
You think he'll outlast the guy in Carolina? Because that Carolina owner's a fucking retard.
I think the ball will be. I believe he'll be the first one fired next year. Carolina won. I think he'll make it because this is his first full year.
You
better Moogle that one.
Which one? You broke up again.
You better Moogle Carolina's coach. I think it's the first one.
Oh, right.
I think it's his first year.
Oh, no. He's he is first year guy. He's out of Pete Carroll's tree. He was here for a while as like a quarterback coach. Danny Canales?
Maybe, yeah, that sounds familiar. Kind of like cannoli, but it's not a cannoli. It's Canales, not cannoli.
Right. And,
cannoli sounds a lot better.
He wrote a book about his infidelity.
Cannolis?
Yeah. He wrote a book about his infidelity. Cheating on his wife. And how they fixed their marriage after he cheated. Seriously. No shit.
All right. Yeah. DeBall, I think, is going to be the first one terminated.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I forgot he was a first-year coach in Carolina.
This is DeBall's, what, third year, fourth year?
At least third, I want to say.
I don't see New England getting rid of theirs. Tennessee's a first-year coach. I don't see Denver getting rid of Sean Payton during the season.
No.
Well, you know, the one that could put put them in a run for the money could be Cleveland if they start as poorly as I think they're going to start.
Is Chubb going to be back for the beginning of the season?
I don't think he'll be back till half.
Really?
Dude, it was like halfway through last year. Google it.
Yeah, I was about to.
You know, the massage man, he just got released to be full contact in
Groper Cleveland.
he just got released to take contact in games.
But they got Jameis. They got Jameis.
Yeah. Mr. Throw it to the other team.
He's a motivator, master of motivating.
So you got Groper Cleveland and Masturbator? Because you know, Jameis wasn't that clean in Florida State.
Oh no, no,
about that.
He had some sticky fingers. I think he slapped the chick too in the club.
Are you sure it was fingers? That's been accounted for.
Oh, he got caught stealing shit out of Dillard's, didn't he?
Sexual assault or something too in a cafeteria or something. I remember.
Right. Yeah, and like I said, I think he slapped a hoe in the fucking bar too.
No, that wasn't totally his fault. DJ came on and was like, slap a hoe, and he did. Maybe she was mad because she didn't think she was a hoe.
Maybe.
You know, because there's women
I
out
think
there.
She threw a drink on him.
Hoes.
Yeah, this article I'm looking at here says he's supposed to come back week 1, or he's trying to come back week 1. He's already squatting 540 pounds.
I don't see it. I don't see it. Trying and them saying, yeah, because that was quite a bit into the season.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe 5 or 6.
So then I go to this article here from CBS Sports, and they're talking about he's going to be out for the beginning of the season. Let's see.
Right. So for everyone's listening pleasure while he's Moogling.
Right, exactly. Last year.
Oh, hold on. Let me pause. Go ahead. What?
Week 2 is when he got hurt last year.
Oh, it was that early?
Yeah.
Ouch. Okay, I was way off.
I thought it was later in the year too.
Maybe that's when he had all his surgeries, because he didn't have all the surgeries at once.
No, he didn't. Okay, so CBS Sports says that there's no timeline on his return as of right now, as of August 8th. So a couple days ago.
If I'm Cleveland, I'm holding him out till I know for sure.
Exactly.
So, all right. Well, we're hitting the hour mark.
Woo!
Some of
us again.
Some of us got to go to sleep.
It's overrated.
Well, some of us are not in the Pacific time zone.
This is true.
So, I guess we'll cut it there. We'll say our bye-byes. Thanks to the nuns of the nuns who watched today, to the ones of the twos of the threes that might. We appreciate it. And for those that here, we got a little listening pleasure. I'm gonna get me a little ukulele.
Nice.
All right, everybody. We'll catch you later.
Till next time.
Chat later.